I'm Maggie. I'm the one that the farm is named after. When people learn what the name of the farm is, a lot of times the first question out of their mouths is, oh, like the Bob Dylan song? Nope, nothing to do with the Bob Dylan song. We moved up here 2 years ago, roughly, from southern Indiana.
And we landed here by chance.
It is it's completely accidental. When people would ask us, well, where are you looking? What farm are you looking at? And we'd say, well, in Bowdoinham. And they say, oh, Bowdoinham is a great community. So we had no idea. We just accidentally landed in the best community in all of Maine.
Everyone around here, so many farms, so many great people. It's such a different vibe than what was in Indiana, where they were all in competition with each other, whereas here, everyone's helping each other out. And, you buy from other farms, and it's kind of just a whole cycle kind of thing.
I was raised on a dairy farm. I am one of the last persons who remember really what I think of as family farms. Where the family had a farm and the whole family worked on the farm. And a good example, I'm the youngest of 4 kids, and when I was 5 years old, I was then old enough to start work. We had about 3,000 laying hens, and the eggs were gathered every day, and my first job was putting those eggs in cases. And we would get about 2,000 eggs a day, and it was mine and my older sister's job to put those in the cases.
When you were 5?
When I was 5. And then when I was old enough, I started help milking.
We obviously have the goats and the cows for the dairy. Goats, they have to be milked twice a day. I've lived on a farm most of my life, and so it just kind of growing up with it, you really enjoying it, just kind of became a thing for me too.
I grew up in the Finger Lakes region of New York, which is a dairy region. I did not grow up on a dairy farm, but I grew up surrounded by dairy farms to where it's not a corporation with a family name. It is a family, mom, dad, and the kids. And that's the kind of farms that we see around here. Families that are working together, raising their children on the farm, teaching them about the land and how it all works together, how to give back as much as we take out, and help the community and teach the community. And people are so interested now in where does my food come from? What do these animals eat? How are they treated?
Just how big is big enough? Because we want to stay small. I thought maybe 1 or 2 cows milking would be enough, but especially starting with the pandemic this early spring, people have been flocking to the farm for our dairy products, and so we are moving a lot of cow milk.
Yogurt also goes well, and that's kind of limited processing compared to the cheese.
The inspector was very open to us making a temporary cheese room here in our basement. And it is small, especially when we're processing 2 types of milk, both goat and cow. But it's a simple process. We bring the milk in, we strain it, it goes into a pot. We're doing soft cheeses and yogurts, so it all has to be heat treated, which means we take it to 145 degrees for half an hour, and then we culture it. We let it ripen, and then we finish the process of either putting a herb, or if it's plain, we just put a little salt in it, put it into our tubs, and it's ready for sale.
So this is where we keep all of our cheese. We have,
What we sell.
yeah, cow, milk, and then our cheese there in the middle, and then yogurt. We have some, the plain, and then the herb, and the French we do pretty much all year. The garlic and chive we do in the spring and the summer, and then we've got a really good tomato basil that we do in the height of summer.
Well, we're now going to 5 different farmers markets. Bowdoinham on Saturday mornings, Cumberland on Saturday mornings, Falmouth on Wednesdays, Auburn Wednesday evening, and then we do Lewiston on Sunday. We also have meat. We're very low right now because people just ravaged our freezer this spring. One of our goals is really, as the farm, starting with the very basic and come out with a finished product. You know, we want to control the ground itself, the grass the animals eat, so that they produce the best quality of milk and meat. And primarily what we make is what we eat. We aren't just making it for the public. We eat the very same thing, so we're, I think, our own critics, and we try to really control what we do here.
I really enjoy it. Interesting.
You really do have to love it to live it.